Hello, everybody. It's Elle. I just want to respond to some of the comments on my comment section from my lovely little dance I did today to Chandelier. Um, First of all, I'm kind of a bit of a if you can't beat them, join them type of person at times. For instance, I would not survive on this crazy part of YouTube if I did not learn to be a little bit tolerant of certain things. Doesn't mean I have to go in every room that I don't agree with or approve of, but I have learned that I'm not going to change every human being on this place, and I'm done trying. Um, Not that I ever was really trying to, but I'm done thinking that I can't associate with people unless they're like me, basically. Anywho, Phil, you left me a comment I wanted to respond to. I didn't feel like typing it in the comments, so I'm just going to respond on the live stream. Um, have I listened to the music and do I know the lyrics of the music of what I'm dancing to? Yes, it's about somebody getting drunk and how the drink has taken over their lives and how they just want to escape and hang from the chandelier. um, I can't stand Sia, first of all, the one that wrote that song and sings that song. I don't like her. However, on the other side, I happen to know something was going to happen to Maddie, the young girl that was in, I don't know if she's in that particular music video, but another music video. There was a very bad man that wanted to take Maddie with him, and Sia actually jumped in and stopped him. So I can't totally not like Sia because she literally saved a young girl's life. Maddie Ziegler, that's her name. Um, and kudos to her for that, for sure. But Sia is odd to me, and I really don't like things that are that odd and that almost bordering on a certain practice in intimacy that I don't agree with. Starts with a B and ends with an M. And that kind of smacks of that and some other things that make me a bit leery. Anywho, I do know what the lyrics are. I have actually read the lyrics of Chandelier. I don't even like the song, to be honest with you, but I really did like the way the dance movements went along with the song on Just Dance. So I'm like, what the heck? I actually danced to an LGBTQ song today. I was telling my daughter Carol about this. And I got 97% out of 100 on the rating of how I danced to it. I was like, that figures. I'm not anti people, but anti that practice for sure, all the way. But it's weird that I happen to get such a high score dancing to that particular song. And I don't think I scored that high on any of the songs I've done. And I've done a lot of songs on that Just Dance. So found that interesting. I think the name of the song was something about hair, nails, and hips or something. I don't know. It was basically a bunch of guys dancing in high heels, if I remember correctly. Which I'm also not into the whole RuPaul style stuff, not at all. But it came on the contest, so I danced to it. Whatever. I'm in my living room. I didn't film it. I'm not going to film it. Um, but it was on there, so it's for exercise anyway. I do it in the behind the closed doors of my own home, and I see nothing wrong with dancing however I want behind closed doors. Um, However, I don't do a lot of the lewd movements that are part of dancing either, because that would just be wrong and offensive as far as I'm concerned. Anyhow, I can see it's going to be another chat room like last night where hardly anybody talks. So I won't be on here long because there's absolutely no point in it. Of course, I could get people to start coming in by naming names and talking drama if I really wanted to. However, I was just talking to my husband today about how it's such a relief not to be the target of anybody's drama right now. It's kind of nice. I can just sort of observe and not absorb and not be absorbed by anybody else. It's kind of nice, like I said. I'm going to sit here and work on a journal page, and if nobody's chatting by the time I'm done on my journal page, then I will say good night and farewell, because I am not going to spend however much time on here talking to myself. I'll do that offline if I want to talk to myself. All right, so my day was rather interesting today, and I'll actually talk to you about it while I'm writing in my journal, since I can write it at the same time I'm explaining what it was that I did. So I have my little chart that I do every day. Go through the house and gather up the junk and the trash and the clothing and all the stuff that's like out of place so that I can put it back in place. And I did that this morning. And I mowed the lawn a little bit today. Pretty proud of myself for that, because you guys know mowing lawn is a big job when you don't have the fancy schmancy riding lawnmower or even a self-propelled. This is a regular plug-in electric mower. Does the job, but yes, it would be a little easier if it was a bigger mower and a gas mower probably. But that's okay. I'm thankful I have the electric mower. It definitely mows, and it does well at what it does. So, yay. So I got a little bit of mowing done. I did a stretch workout, and then after that I did a Chloe Ting workout. So I did that. Let me check something. I don't know what's going on with my computer lately. I don't know if people are chatting and I'm not seeing it again, or nobody's actually chatting. Chances are nobody's chatting, because that's usually the story of my life on here anymore. Let me check just a minute. My phone's acting all funky too. Then after that stretch workout, then I did another workout. Hold on, I'm looking on my thing here, see if the chat is even working. Gonna get through all the ads here. Yeah, I did the Chloe Ting workout after the stretches. Figured I was all stretched out, I may as well, Okay, yeah, nobody's talking. That's okay. Whatever. And then after that, thank you for the thumb. I appreciate it. It's probably my husband thumbing me up anyway. Or maybe a friend. Then I hung out with the kitties for a while, pet the Bobo, and I did the Just Dance thing. I made the bed. I cleaned all the rooms. Did some dishes. I watched some of New Amsterdam. That was good. I liked that show. And then Matthew and I watched Melissa and Joey. That's about it. That was my day. Yeehaw. How about y'all? Did you guys have a good day? I did go out and check on my garden. It's growing pretty well. I took some of the clippings when I mowed the lawn and I poured them into the garden for extra nitrogen in the soil and stuff, which is what they say to do. So I paid my car insurance. So did that. Of course, I ate my meals. Tonight we had rice and beans for dinner, and then we had a fruit salad with yogurt and a little bit of pudding mix in it for our dessert. And unfortunately, I think when you put pineapples with other certain fruit, it makes your tongue get all tingly. So we both ended up taking a Claritin to get rid of the tingliness on our tongue. I did walk to the mailbox. There was absolutely no mail. Tomorrow, I think Matthew and I are going to go get some berries from the tree down the street. I think that's one of our plans. Hopefully he'll help me neaten up the house a little bit, go through my little routine that I do in the morning. It's probably going to be more fun with more than one person, I mean. So, yeah. Talked to a few people on the phone. And that's all, really. They're pretty much the gist of my day. Watched a couple YouTube channels where people were being silly, mad at each other and whatever. Trying to think. Somebody sent me a true crime thing. I was kind of watching that for a while. This young, I guess, 15-year-old was killed by this 14-year-old kid, and this world is messed up, I swear. It's so messed up. Thank you for the thumb. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I got lots of exercise today, so that was good. I mowed the lawn for about maybe 20, 30 minutes. Chloe Ting is about a 10-minute workout. The stretching was about maybe 15 minutes, 13 to 15 minutes, I guess. So that's like burning some calories right there. And then I did the Just Dance for half an hour. So that's 4 different types of exercise I did today. That's got to count for something when I stand on the scale tomorrow. And I intermittent fasted, and I did my eating window for a 9-hour window instead of an 8-hour today because I just didn't log in to fast on time. So that's what I did there. And fed the kitties, which I do every day anyway. Hey, Mommy Mars, how are you? What's going on? Just trying to remember everything I did today. Technically, I only eat 2 meals a day now, so I figure that's why I'm losing weight, which I am losing weight. I started at like 194 this time, dropped down to 191, and I kept sticking at 190, back and forth, 190, 192, back to 190, then 187, 188. Well, I'm at 187.3 at this point. So I officially have lost and kept off 7 pounds in the last couple weeks. Not a lot, but hey, it's something, right? Something. Let's see, what else? I just don't sit a lot, honestly. I make myself get up and move and do something, just walking around, even if nothing else. But I do have my moments when I sit, like when I'm watching New Amsterdam, I'll sit there and watch that. I watched a couple episodes of that. I watched a couple episodes of Melissa and Joey, where they're finally getting together. It's about flipping time. It's this constant, oh, I like this guy, I like this girl. Well, why don't we hit it off? Oh, nah. That drives me crazy. Anyway, yeah, there's nothing really else happened. I didn't get any mail today. I did find a check from my mother from back in my birthday. I had never deposited it, and I thought I had deposited it. But when I took a picture of it for my account, it said that it went through. So now I have a little bit of extra money to work with. Still praying and thinking about what I want to do with that money. I kind of want to go over to Dillard's and just start trying on clothes and buying some new clothes, cheap ones. If they have like a clearance section, that would be kind of fun. I'm thinking about it. But I want to get my vehicle back first before I go doing that, because I want to have the ability to just drive over there, do what I need to do, and go home. Oh, yeah, I know. Mommy Mars gave me that really incredible little anime cartoon type thing called When Marnie Was There. And it was really good. It was about a ghost, though, so that was kind of iffy. But the storyline was really good. I even kind of teared up on parts of it and, kind of tugged at your heartstrings a little bit. It was interesting. It kind of kept you riveted to find out who this Marnie was and is. And, yeah. So, Mommy Mars sends me lots of good stuff. Let's see. So I watched New Amsterdam, made brunch and dinner and dessert. And what else did I do today? Yeah, it was very beautiful. I walked to the mailbox with Matthew. There was nothing in it. Guess no news is good news, huh? Haven't heard anything back from the church I went to on Sunday, like about the worship team or anything, the praise team. So I don't know what's going on with that at all. I did go through my Facebook and kind of started deleting some people from like a long time ago that I don't even know who they were anymore. Tried to reach out to a couple of them and say, hey, you don't remember me, but I remember you, or sort of, and I would like to touch base and see what we, can catch up on. Nobody really wrote me back, so I don't know what the deal is with that either. I'll just leave the, option open for people to come to me and say hey if they want to, I guess. Sticking some stickers on my book right now. Yeah, I know you did. Deleted the Facebook. I'm not going to delete it. That's where my kids are. It's where my friends are. Some of them. So it shall remain. I don't have any issues with Facebook. It's YouTube I have problems with. And the people on YouTube sometimes. But I just figure everybody's a little goofy and has to joke around and, be themselves a little bit on here because, life is short. What are you going to do? I'm not going to change everybody. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and enjoy what I can. And if I don't like it, just not go there, basically. That's all I know to do, really. But it's amazing. I've been, really redoing my house and everything and working on keeping up on the little list I have. And it's amazing how much easier it is and quicker to get the house cleaned when you start really thoroughly cleaning it one day, and then all you have to do is just basically tidy. There's not really much to actually clean. So that's pretty cool. That's what I found out, anyways. So yeah, I just have my little things that I do every day now. And bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, they're done. Once they're done, I'm done, and I find something else to do. Like I go out and work on my garden or something more enjoyable. Yep, exactly. Makes it a little bit easier each time. I did have I had heard some good news. They infiltrated, I think, 386 dogs from the Yulin uh, trucks that were taking them for the meat festival, the dog meat festival, where they bring in the winter solstice or summer solstice. Yeah, they rescued them and they gave them to campaigners who would take them home and care for them. So that is definitely a praise report right there. I pray that they shut down that whole Yulin festival entirely, 100%. I'm just thankful for the ones that got saved. Very thankful. Praise Yahweh above for that. And I guess more and more South Koreans are realizing that dogs are pets, not food. So they're relinquishing their whole practice entirely, realizing that I guess they feel they made a huge error. Maybe they'll start killing cows or something instead of domesticated animals. Here's praying. Um, yeah, that just always disturbed me, and I'm very glad to hear that news. I mean, if something had to pop up on my feed for news, that was very good news, and I'm glad that that showed up because that made me happy and relieved for those poor animals. So, let's see what else is going on. I don't know. I mean, there's a whole lot going on YouTube. I know this person is saying that person didn't do this or did do that, and the other person is disagreeing, and that person doesn't like this person. And you know what? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Life is just too dang short to worry about all that stuff, to worry about who likes me, who doesn't like me. I already know I'm an acquired taste in person and personality. Those that are the type of people that are kind of open minded and willing to get to know quirky people kind of like me a little bit. So those are the people I hang out with and I'm friends with. So the other people, whatever, do your thing. There's somebody for everybody usually within reason. And that just might not be my somebody. As my daughter says, they're not your people then, Mom. If they don't get along with you and you can't click, then they're not your people. Find your people. Oh, I know what you're saying. Exactly. Same here. Man, I'm just in a let's stick stickers everywhere kind of mood tonight. Sticking all my stickers on this one page. Just in a sticker mood, I guess. It just wasn't a very eventful day in any way, shape, or form, bad, good, or otherwise, which is fine with me. I'd rather have a not eventful day than have something drastic or bad happen, you know. I did, so I was saying, I went back in my Facebook, way back in my Facebook, and looked at a whole bunch of different little files that I had posted there of my granddaughter when she was little and my girls when they were little. It was kind of fun looking back and seeing what they looked like back then and stuff. Yeah, I do too, Mommy Mars. But for some reason tonight, I'm just in a like grab the sticker, stick it on mood. You know, just not any real rhyme or reason towards it. Just feel like sticking stickers everywhere. And some days I have like very specific stickers that I use, depending on what went on during the day. And today was just kind of a type of day. Wasn't really anything going on. So I kind of just stuck stickers. Not even really much to write in my journal today because nothing happened. Sometimes nothing is a good thing, and sometimes it's kind of like, man, I wish something would happen. Today, I'm just too tired to care. Honestly, I think the heat just really kind of got to me the last few days, and now I'm just like, I'm over that heat stuff. It just really irritated me. I get angry, ugly when it gets hot out or in. I just don't enjoy heat at all, excessive heat. And, you know, I had to actually cook a little bit today. I made some rice and beans in the instant pot, but still it heats up the room. And then I made popcorn too. So it was hot in there because of that too. So yeah, it's been kind of warm in the house, and I guess it's kind of getting to me a little bit, and I get kind of sluggish and cranky. Whew. Try to see if I got this on the right. Oh, let me turn that up. Oh, that air wasn't even on the right level. My kitties are still outside. They don't apparently want to come in at all. But we try to get them in before it gets dark, and I don't know if that's going to happen today or not. If they come to the window, I'll let them in. That's what I'm doing, looking over here at the window to see if any of them are out there nearby. But nope, they're not. They're probably on the other side of the house. I know, right? Skip summer altogether. Skip the heat. Ugh. Anyhow, I'm just going to lay on my bed where my feet can stretch out. My legs are tired. I've been on my feet a lot today. Dancing and walking to the mail and all that stuff. Okay, there's probably not going to be a whole lot that I'm saying because, like I said, I was going to write in my journal, and if nobody talked really to keep the room going, I would probably just sign off. This is how it's been lately, Mommy Mars. Nobody really comes in here anymore. If they do, they don't stay very long. So there's really nothing to talk about, you know. Honestly, on YouTube, the only thing that gets people interested is bad mouthing other people. And I don't really have anybody I want to badmouth, so sorry, YouTubers. Got no drama for you tonight. I just don't. I mean, from what I can tell, people are going to get along or they're not, you know, and it switches so much on here. It's hard to keep up with it. One day you like the person, the next day you don't. And, you know, or maybe a week will go by or 2 weeks and you're just, I hate this person. They're awful, blah, blah, blah. And the next minute they're in the room chatting with you like nothing happened. My rants are interesting. Well, I'm not really ranting. I'm just saying it's literally how it's been on here. There's nothing new under the sun on YouTube. Same old, same old. I mean, there's new players now, I suppose you could say. Some newcomers came. Some of them are more vile than the last ones, but we all came from different backgrounds. We all grew up with different ideas. We all have different beliefs, and ne'er the twain shall ever come into agreement completely, you know? So I can say, oh, I don't like that. Like, okay, twerking. Let's talk about that. I think twerking's disgusting, but yet on the Just Dance things, a lot of those moves are on there. Those are twerking, and I won't do those moves because, number one, it's disgusting. It belongs in a bedroom behind closed doors in the dark or maybe candlelight. And number two, I can't move my butt that way. My butt doesn't detach from my body and kind of like swing like that. So I'm not going to try to do that. I have arthritis in my lower back. I'd probably hurt myself trying to move like that. And I don't have a bubble butt, so it really wouldn't even look right if I was into that sort of thing, which I'm not. What else can I talk about? Oh, look, the room's filling up now. I said the word twerk. Ooh, Elle's talking about twerking. Come on, guys, get over here. She's being naughty on her channel. No, I'm not. It's a thing. It's just, it's a craze that people are into, you know. Let's talk about, I don't know. Let's talk about relationships of a certain kind before you're married. I don't agree with them. I think that that should happen with married people only, period. Did I do it the right way? No, I didn't. So I would be a hypocrite even saying that, which is why I don't usually say it. But I'm telling you now, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that I did that. And if I could do it over again, I would. Huh? Oh, okay. Camila Cabello or Bayo, however you say her name, and Paula Abdul. Yeah, I like them too, but I don't like certain movements they do. But I'm looking at it through a biblical point of view. And I know that the world is not looking at life through a biblical point of view. And that's what I have to take into consideration when I look at things and say, oh, that's disgusting or that's wrong. The world doesn't see it as wrong, they see it as normal. Getting drunk to the world is normal. That's just what people do. Oh, when you're 21, you're going to go out and get plastered, right? I mean, even my daughter saw it that way. Oh, Mom, I can't wait till I'm 21. I can go drinking. Oh, that's cool, Mommy Mars. And then when Randy got to be 21, I still have the video about it. They forced her to drink. Now, they didn't like hold her down and force it down her throat, but they like egged her on and stuff, and she just did it. So she compromised her values because of the peer pressure of her sisters and everybody around the table. And same thing happened with Amber. Yeah, I know you like Lana Del Rey. She's like your favorite. I know. So yeah, that doesn't mean I'm in favor of it, and that doesn't mean that I like the song Chandelier, because I don't like the meaning of that song. However, in a sense, if you read the lyrics, you realize she's saying, I'm drinking my trouble away, but it's not really, doing me any good type of thing, Something about filling her glass, and I don't know. I should probably study the lyrics more. Let me get my phone. Let's look at that. There we go. We'll study the Chandelier song. That'll kill some time here until people decide to not make me do all the chatting. Let us look up the lyrics to Chandelier. I know I don't like it either. But I danced to it today on a video, Mommy Mars. And Phil said, have you even listened to the lyrics? Because he knows I'm a diehard Bible person, So he's holding me accountable and saying, hey, have you read the lyrics? So I'm about to read the lyrics because maybe I don't remember all the lyrics of it. I just remember it's about drinking. I don't like Sia anyways, so. Okay, let's see. Okay, party girls don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, I push it down. That's how she sings it. I push it down, I push it down. Yeah. I'm the one for a good time call. Phone's blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love, feel the love. Okay, so the first part is party girls don't get hurt, can't feel anything. That's because you're drunk. You can't feel anything. The Bible even talks about that. How the wine dulls the senses and all that kind of stuff, makes you see things that aren't there, whatever. I have to find that scripture. I'm not exactly sure. When will I learn? She's saying, when will I learn? I keep doing this. I keep falling into this, if you want to say sin. I keep doing this thing that dulls my senses and makes me do stuff I don't want to do. She pushes it down, pushes it down. She doesn't deal with it. She doesn't accept her feelings. She doesn't feel her feelings. Pushes them down with the liquor, with the alcohol. I'm the one for a good time call. Phone's blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love. I feel the love. Yeah, she's sleeping around with guys. I'm not a moron. I know that's what that's about. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink, and then repeats and repeats. Throw them back till I lose count. Keep on drinking till I don't even know how many I've drunk. And that's typical of alcoholics. How many have you had? Oh, just 1 or 2. I know, because my ex-husband Celestino used to be a drunk. And he would tell me that kind of BS all the time. Oh, just 1 or 2. More like 1 or 200. Or 10 or 20, maybe. Not 1 or 2. I'm going to swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm going to live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm going to fly like a bird through the night, feel my tears as they dry. I'm going to swing from the chandelier. Okay. She's basically saying she's escaping. She's not going to care about anything. She's going to swing from the chandelier. When you're drunk, yes, I've gotten drunk twice in my life, for your FYI. When you're drunk, you don't care. And you feel like you're flying. And you feel like nothing matters. And you act all giddy and stupid. We have examples of that right on YouTube many times at night. People getting drunk and acting stupid. Hi, LB. So, yeah, she feels like she's flying like a bird through the night, feeling her tears as they dry. She's going to feel them. She's just not going to feel the emotion behind the tears. She's just going to swing from the chandelier. You know, us Pentecostals are said to swing from chandeliers too, but that's a whole different topic. Okay. But I'm holding on for dear life, won't look down, won't open my eyes, keep my eyes full until morning light. Now, what I think this means, won't look down, she's probably on top of somebody. She doesn't want to look down at who she's with, because by this time it's probably any Tom, Dick, or Harry. She doesn't know who it is. She doesn't want to look down and see who that is, because she'll realize it ain't somebody she needs to be with, you know? And how do I know this? I kind of lived this life, y'all. I didn't live getting drunk. I stayed quite sober. Yeah, right? You need a net below, exactly. So she's just holding on. She's holding on and not looking down and just trying to survive. She's drowning her sorrows and her probably shame of what she's doing with alcohol. She's drowning it with alcohol. She won't look down, won't open her eyes. Keep her glass full until morning light. Keep pushing it down and, you know, continue doing what you're doing. Keep sucking it down there so you don't feel and don't know and don't see what you're doing. Hold on, I got to open it on a different page because my stupid phone just died. Okay, let's see what else. Sun is up. I'm a mess. Gotta get out now. Gonna run. Gotta run from this. Here comes the shame. Here comes the shame. Yeah, it's like I said, ashamed. She doesn't want to look at what she's doing. She doesn't want to see that stranger beneath her. Throw him back till I lose count. Yeah, she just keeps on drinking until she can't even figure out how many she drank. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Gonna live for like tomorrow doesn't exist. At the moment, she's just living like tomorrow doesn't exist. She's just lost in the moment, doesn't sense what's going on. Is there more of this? I don't even know. It seems like there should be another lyric on here, but I don't know if there is. I think that's the end of the song right there, really. There's not much to the song, really. Yeah, I don't know. If anybody knows that there's more lyrics, let me know. Type them in or whatever. I'm on my laptop now, and I was on my phone, but it died finally. So I don't know. Can you bring up the lyrics? Is there anything I'm missing? That's probably the gist of the song. Yeah, she's the one to call for a great party. She's the life of the party. Yeah, I think, yeah, but she also said she feels the love, and that's why I think that there's more going on than just drinking, if you know what I mean. Which, if you think about it, when people, especially young ladies, are getting drunk and there's people coming over, there's often other activities going on, especially ones that they might be ashamed of later. So, yes, Phil, I know what Chandelier is about. I know what the lyrics mean. Um, and when I'm dancing like that, I am playing that character. So I like fantasy a little bit. I was reading the lyrics of the song Chandelier, LB. That's what I was reading. Because Phil said good dancing or whatever, but do you really understand the lyrics, or do you know what the lyrics are of what you're saying, of what you're dancing to? Yep, I sure do. And it was on Just Dance, and it was on the dance marathon contest thing that I was doing. So I was just dancing. Doesn't mean I'm going out to get drunk, because I don't believe in it anyway. And I think a lot of people, or people that I've seen recently who get drunk, act stupid. And I'm not about to get drunk and act stupid and lose my sensibilities and make a fool of myself in front of everybody. No. Also, I do like wine, and I will drink a glass of wine, or I don't even drink a glass. I literally drink about a quarter of a glass, if that. And that will be fine for me. I just like the taste of wine. Yeah, she wants to drown out her sorrows. Exactly. So, yep. I also knew the lyrics of the LGBTQ song that I was dancing to. And I was like, oh man, why do I got to have this come up? But it's a contest. Sometimes you have to do stuff for contests. If you're feeling competitive or whatever, you just ignore the lyrics. You don't sing them. You don't let them stick with you. You're just doing the moves. Okay, enjoy your gym time. So I don't know. I said I'm a purist, a bit of a purist, and I said that I am a rebel and I am a Bible person, but I'm also not a stick in the mud that can't have fun. I'm not so what's the word? I'm not so stodgy, I guess, that I can't dance to something. I remember one time at an aerobics class, they were playing the song It's Raining Men, Hallelujah. I started dancing, and then I started hearing the lyrics, and I'm like, I'm not dancing to this. And I got up and left. I would still get up and leave probably now. Like I said, because I wasn't able to block out the lyrics during that song. We were all dancing to it, exercising, whatever. But this song and the other song that I danced to, I can hear parts of it. Like the LGBTQ thing was something about hair, nails, hips, something. And that was pretty much what the song was called. But I know what it was about because he was telling people to do things in the song. And I was like, oh, this is not a good song. So, I just blocked it out. I couldn't even tell you the words of it if I wanted to, because I don't retain that stuff. I just got through it so I could dance and get to the next song, because that's how Just Dance is set up on the contest part of it. I could have just turned it down and ignored it, I guess, but I was in a dancing mood, so I danced. And since I'm alone, nobody sees what I'm dancing to anyways. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, I think there's a far cry of dancing to a song versus showing your body parts, intimate body parts on camera. I don't agree with that at all, and I would not do that. So, anywho, that is it for me. My phone is dead, so I can't look up any more lyrics to anything. But hopefully, Phil, that answered your question, that I definitely do know what it means. And I think, honestly, the song is about a real life type of situation that happens all the time. People drinking to drown out their sorrows, to escape, to not feel, and then not looking down, not opening their eyes because they don't want to see what they're doing because it's shameful. So, yeah, that's about it. Anybody else got a topic you want to talk about? Anything happening in your life or on the crazy YouTube, whatever this is? Somebody told me the other day this isn't really a community because people are not really in a communal way with each other or something like that. I don't know exactly what they were getting at, but people aren't getting along like it is a community or something along those lines. I just call it the YouTube section, so I don't really call it a community. I'm not involved in every single thing that goes on here, so I don't really consider it my community. It just is a section of YouTube. And my room, I call it a safe space. It's just one little space on this big world wide web of YouTube and all the other things that are out there, I guess. Let's see, what else can I talk to y'all about or present here? Probably nothing. I don't really have anything to say. There's 8 people here. I am talking. Does anyone else have anything to say? Please. Yes. No. Maybe. Like I said, I know I could get this room going so good if I just start bringing up names and drama. People would be flocking in here. I'd have like 23 people within a matter of moments. Aw, Scooby, thanks. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I don't get into all that stuff. It's not my thing. I'm sorry you're not being treated well if you're not being treated well. Like I said, I don't really understand all that. Like I said, everybody's mad at everybody else for whatever. And I thank God, thank Yahweh above, I am not in the middle of that mess anymore. I am not a target anymore. I'm not a victim. And I'm glad to not be involved in it. Life goes a lot smoother when I don't have that on my mind. Honestly, ignoring and blocking is the best thing you can do, Scooby. That's what I've had to do. I just block people and ignore them. If I don't get along with you, not you, but anybody, and they just want to keep picking at me, then I'm just going to block them and hide them on the channel. Yeah, that's all you can do. If you're not getting along, you're not getting along. Everybody in this world or on YouTube is not going to get along. There are so many people on here with various disorders and problems, and mentally, psychologically, emotionally. People have been assaulted in their life. They have lost children. They have lost spouses. They have lost family members. They've lost their minds, and you don't know who they are through a screen. You really don't. And I know that now more than I ever did before because of how I got treated on here for a while. You don't know who you're going to run into. And you don't know that they wouldn't be like that in real life. A lot of people are like, well, that's the sad thing. They probably wouldn't say that to my face. Who says they wouldn't? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So whatever's in their heart, that's what's coming out their mouth usually. And just because you think there's a screen and, it's so much easier for them to say that in front of a screen, people that don't have a conscience and don't care about you will say it to your face, not just on a screen. Hi, Jeff. What's the eyeballs for? Those eyeballs look so suspicious. Like, what are you saying? I always picture Arnold on Different Strokes. What you talking about, Wills? When I see those eyeballs, because that's what he always looked like, and it was almost like a suspicion thing. Ugh. Because of course Willis was always, a stinker, sneaking around doing stuff you probably shouldn't do. It was a fun show, anyway. Oh no, whatever. Like I said, I don't care who's friends with who, enemies with who. It doesn't matter because it's going to change by next week or 2 weeks from now anyway. I've even told people on here, look, you're talking to me now, you're my friend. I just want you to know when the tide turns and you're not my friend anymore, I'm not going to hold it personally against you. Because inevitably, if you're not talking to somebody now, that doesn't mean you're not going to be talking to them in a couple weeks. And if you do and they don't like me, I'll be out. And it's okay. Do what you got to do. My life shall go on with or without you in it. It always does. So, and if I lose friends on here or even in real life, God is very well able to provide me with new ones if that's what he thinks I need. He has already. So it might take a while, like meeting Amy and Dave took a long time, and switching churches at that. No, I'm not going to tolerate that nonsense in here. Mm-mm. No, and I'm not speaking against anybody or saying anybody's, a terrible, horrible person, but I do think there are people with mental and psychological problems on here. There's a lot of insecurities in women, for one thing. There's a couple men on here, too, that have some insecurities, I think. But I've mostly seen it in females, where they want so badly to be accepted and liked, they'll do just about anything to do that, to get that. I used to be that female. That's why I recognize that. Oh my gosh, I couldn't stand the idea that somebody didn't like me or didn't accept me or I wasn't in the group. Because back in Pale Talk days, which is the other forum I used to belong to, you could literally lock somebody out of a room and not let them back in the room. What's up, honey? You're just saying hi? Hi, honey. So, yeah, I know what it feels like to be excluded and kicked out of a room. On here, you can't really do that. You can still watch somebody. It's not like there's a lock on the door. And if they block you, you're blocked. But on Pale Talk, yes. You couldn't even observe the room. You couldn't get anywhere near the room if they locked you out. And I had people that did that to me lots of times. We'd do it to each other, honestly. And it wasn't fun being the excluded one. That's for sure. Nobody wants to be kicked out or rejected like that. Everybody wants to be part of whatever the in crowd is at the moment, But a lot of times you got to look and see what the in crowd is doing. And you really want to be a part of that? Because there really is a thing as guilty by association that goes on in life at various groups, not just on here, but everywhere. You found it. Where was it? My husband lost his Nickelodeon. Is it Nickelodeon hat? Scooby-Doo hat.
This random bag of crap that's just been laying there forever. And nobody.
What's in it? Anything important?
No, pair of gloves.
Oh.
Whatever this is.
Okay.
Binoculars.
Awesome. I'm glad you found it. Because I was going to try to figure out how we could buy you another one.
I'm watching the new Doctor Strange movie. And they have the Illuminati in it. Well, the...
Elite?
No, what am I watching?
Doctor Strange?
Not DC. The Marvel,
yeah.
Version of the Illuminati. And I wanted to know who they were and what their origins were. And my book has it in there because it has all the...
You thought the book was in the bag?
No, my other book besides that one. Remember, I got 2 for Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
It was in this bag. So I opened this bag to look, and I found my hat.
Oh, good. Scooby says hello.
Hello.
He says hello. He lost his Scooby hat. Here's his Scooby hat. You'd appreciate this, Scooby. I assume your name is Scooby because you like Scooby-Doo.
All right,
There's Shaggy and Scooby, and that's it, right? Just Shaggy and Scooby? And what is this little thing here?
Probably Scooby Snacks.
Scooby Snacks. Yep. Yeah. Shaggy and Scooby Snacks.
See?
Hi, Grandma Ducky.
Watching action movies, Laura, sometimes bring out good results.
Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Now I got the Scooby hat. Yeah. Now I'm all cool and Scooby-Doo-ified.
This book, honey.
Oh, your Marvel encyclopedia. Yes. Anyhow, so he was looking for his hat. We couldn't find it anywhere, and he just found it in a random bag that was just sitting there. Hey, Ducky, did you find anything out about the washing machine dryer thing? I was going to text you today and ask you, but I got so busy with stuff that I totally forgot. Just wondered, because I know Monday was that holiday, the Juneteenth holiday, to celebrate independence. And then I forgot to tell you or ask you about it, so just wondered. Oh, and yes, I talk cryptically on purpose because I don't feel like bringing the wrath of the YouTube elite down on me either. I don't feel like having the hierarchy, higher ups in the hierarchy come and bother me about stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, Grandma Ducky. Fair enough. I understand. Yeah, I know. I used to watch Scooby-Doo all the time and all the other shows that went along with it, like the Shmoo and what was the other one? I'm trying to think. I can picture it in my head. It was like a camper that they drove, and I'm not talking about Scooby-Doo. There was another thing, another type of show like that. Speedy or something. I don't know. Or that was the car. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, those were the good old days, weren't they? When we could watch cartoons and just kind of escape through TV. Yeah. No, not the Partridge Family. No, I'm talking about a cartoon. It was all that same type of genre, I guess you would say. I can't even look it up on my phone. I keep forgetting my phone died. I don't know. I never did find that lady I was looking for the other day. That one that does the house cleaning stuff that I copied. Never found her. I don't know. I'm wondering if she took her whole channel down. Because I look it up and I can't find it on there anywhere. Oh, what you gonna do? What's new, Ducky? Have you seen your grandkids? You guys doing stuff together now that they're out there with you? And old Kaylee. It's probably super hot there, huh? Been nice here today, other than a little bit of heat when I was mowing the lawn. Oh, man. And now the yawning begins because it's almost 9 o'clock here. So the brain is starting to slow down and get tired like it should. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that takes a while to unpack everything. Oh, Freddie Flintstone, or the Flintstones, the show, the Flintstones, the Jetsons was another one. Oh, you woke to a scary storm. Sorry. That wouldn't be good to wake to a scary storm. Fred Flintstone had the Flintstone mobile or whatever, but that's not what I'm talking about either. This was actually like a trailer with drawings and stuff on the side of it. Oh, wow. Tornado? That wouldn't be fun. My brother posted some surfing videos, surfing on Lake Erie. That was fun to watch. People got up like for a couple seconds on the boards and bam, right back into the water they fell. It looked fun. I wish I could go surfing. Only thing I did ever come close to as far as surfing goes is boogie boarding. That was fun too, though. That was on the ocean. I'm getting there, Spoof. I am getting there. It is almost 9 o'clock here, so yeah, that's around the time I start getting a little tired. And I had rice tonight and beans, both of which make me sleepy. Yeah, I've never done water skiing either. I used to watch people out at the cottage when we had our cottage. They'd get my aunts and my uncles would put on the skis and go water skiing on the back of my grandpa's boat, his motorboat. It's something I always wanted to do, but I was a little girl. I was too little. Rice and beans are very filling and very exhausting for me because of the tryptophan in the beans. Not something I can eat during the day. Surfboarding is hard. Yeah, I've never tried it. I wouldn't even know. I don't know if I've even laid on a surfboard and like paddled it. I might have. Who knows? I think my cousin used to do surfing, so maybe I laid on his and paddled on it in the lake. I don't remember. I don't think anybody's really surfing the lake till my brother Jay got a hold of that idea. Now it's his thing, you know. He's surfed other places too. He goes to the ocean. He drives to the ocean and goes surfing. It's pretty amazing. Oh, surfing isn't hard. Okay. I don't know. I imagine anything's not hard once you learn how to do it. It's just a matter of getting up on that board and balancing. I'm sure my brother knows. I know a term called hang 10. I think that's a surfing term, isn't it? Hang 10. Surf sailing. Oh, with the big sail on it? Yeah, that would be fun. I would love to do that. I would totally do it with a life jacket on, though. And I wouldn't do it where there's any dangerous, like, sharks and crawly things with electricity in their fins or whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you've tried all that stuff. Because you live near the ocean. I don't have any ocean here. We just have the Mississippi River where I live now. We don't even have a lake. And I sure as flip would not try to surf on the Mississippi River. It's not that kind of water. I don't even know if we have very many rapids where I live, so. Hey, Sweetweed, hi. Yeah, I know we kind of got cut off today, didn't we? I was like, where'd you go? Oh, that would be hard, Grandma Ducky, because that thing's heavy, I imagine. Oh, yeah. I like pools too, Scooby. As long as they're not overly chlorinated. I don't do well with chlorine at all. I must have picked a good time to come on. Now everybody's chatting finally. That's good. Yeah, I can imagine, Grandma Ducky. And then it's smooth sailing from there, huh? In a literal sense. Once that sail gets that wind, then it just pushes you along. That'd be so much fun. So, Grandma Ducky, would you be like lowered down in that cage underneath the ocean and take a look at the sharks like up close and personal? Have you ever done that, or would you do that? Oh, I bet you would. Fly so fast. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would want to be lowered that low down in the ocean like that. I just don't. I'd be afraid some of my equipment would fail or something. I just, that scares me. But I do know you like sharks, so maybe you would like that. I don't know. So I got to tell you something, Ducky. You'll get a kick out of this. I was at my neighbor's yesterday, and they were talking to me about, I don't even remember. I think we're talking about cats or something. Yeah, and dogs. And they're like, well, oh, excuse me. The only pets we had besides the cats and the dogs when we were growing up was fish. Yeah, I know. I remember that movie, Grim and Ducky. Same here. So they were talking about how they had pet fish, and I'm like, oh wow, that's cool. They're like, yeah, they weren't goldfish though, they were betas. Oh, hey Hazel. And I'm like, oh, okay, I know somebody that has beta fish. She's like, yeah, but this was at the wedding. I said, huh? She said, yeah, instead of like little things in the middle of the table, they had goldfish or beta fish in bowls that they gave away to everybody at the wedding, in the wedding party or whatever. You know how they have little party favors and stuff? They had bowls of goldfish. And my neighbor, the one that's blind and diabetic and lost her leg and everything, she's like, I was like, what fish? How are we supposed to carry out fish after the wedding's over? So they don't go carting out with these big little globe bowls of beta fish. They are very beautiful. Especially like the flowy ones. I like the ones that flow. Like I think the one that I named for you, I can't remember what the name was now. It's been too long. I don't even know if that fish is alive still. I don't know how long betas last. My neighbor said they don't last very long or live very long. And her daughter said, oh, yes, they do if you take care of them, but you got to use distilled water. Is that right? Yeah, Fandango. I remember now. Thank you. Is that true? You have to use distilled water in their tank or they die from any other water? That's what she told me. The Spanish flamenco dancer. Yep, Fandango. Yeah, because I was into flamenco at the time. That's where I got the name from. And I won the prize. Don't remember what the prize was either, but I'm sure it was good because it came from you and you always give good prizes. So. Oh, it's 3 a.m. there? Yikes. That is very early in the morning. Oh, you have to treat the water. Okay. Well, my neighbor said you have to only use distilled, so I don't know. Obviously, you're doing something right. You have your fish, so. Been a long time since I had even goldfish. I don't remember them lasting very long. Oh, yeah, they won't survive in the regular water. Of course not, because it's not the right chemical consistency or whatever. I get it. So let's see, what else did I do today? I read an article about cat scratch fever, that it's actually a thing, that there are actual symptoms for it, and that it can cause bone problems, and I think they said eye problems or something. Oh, wow. 6 years. Yeah, that'd be a long time. Yeah, that does sound like that would be rare. Oh, sit up before I do fall asleep. Oh. Oh, I think that's Mavi trying to get in the window. Hold on. Where's that Michi? Oh, that's Meech. Come on, Meech. Hi, Meecha. Oh, there's Mav. Hi, Mavy. Come on, baby. Hi, Meecha. Come on. Oh, don't scratch me with your claws. I was just talking about cat scratch fever. I don't need it. Hi, is that Bobo Man? Hi, Bo. Want to come in, Bobo Man? I think Daddy shut my door, too. This is the Michi. The Meech. She's all lovey-dovey on you. Yeah, you're Meech. The love Meech. My Meechy meat. She likes to dance with me. So does Maverick. I was dancing with Maverick earlier and I almost filmed it, but then he jumped down. He didn't want to stay in my arms when I was bouncing around. But yeah, this is the Meechy. Did you get little Berbers on your feet again? Yes, you did. Of course. You were out in the tall grass again, huh? You like Meechy for her attitude? Yeah, she's a little persnickety thing, isn't she? She's feisty. Does not play well with others. I think it's because they scare her, because they jump up suddenly and she doesn't like that. Here you go, Meech. We'll go out and go eat. There you go. Okay, who's trying to come in now? I'll come in? Bobo man. Here, Bo. You can come up. I actually had that pillow sitting there because I was going to sew the pillowcase today. It ripped. My brand new pillowcase ripped already. Oh, good night, Scooby. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. Everybody's welcome in here unless they behave and act like the fool. Then I won't tolerate it. Or trying to corner me. I don't like that either. I think I'm going to sew while I got you guys on here. Because I need to fix this anyway, so I may as well sew it while I'm sitting here. Why not? Love this, having thread and having it stretch halfway across the room. Somebody else can talk. It's perfectly fine. Just trying to figure out which thread I want to use. This is kind of a reddish pillowcase, so I think I'm going to use some red thread on it. Hi, 13 people. Some of which I think I know. Others I don't know. Talk, talk, talk. Hi, Bowman. What you doing, buddy? I thought you were Maverick. You definitely are not. You are the Bobo. You're my Bobo man. My Bobo man. I'm just going to shut that so you're in the house now. Daddy will be happy. Maybe Maverick will go in the front door instead of trying to get in the window. That would be a plus. Okay, now I am threading a needle. I'll give you the blow-by-blow of what I'm doing here since nobody's talking. I am taking the thread and putting it through the needle if it decides to go. That's okay, Spoof. Lurk on. Fine by me. Nothing exciting happening here. Nothing to really lurk about anyway in my room. There's nothing that really goes on. Hey, Meech. I'm not opening that window, so you're going to have to just either stay in here or wait till tomorrow to go out or something. I don't know. I'm not getting out that window again, Meech. No, she'll keep trying all night long to get out the window again. Silly. Oh, Momo's out there. What, Micha? I really need to get this sewn, Meech. I want to get this pillowcase sewn. It's falling apart. Oh, that's okay. I do the same thing when I'm watching your stream, Spoof. Once in a while, I get into your stream and just sit there and do other stuff while I'm listening to, because I don't have anything really much to say either. Hey, honey. You wanted to get the cats in. Can you come here and help me? Now, where did I see that tear? Oh, there it is. I said, you wanted to get the cats in here. You want to come in here and help me? Momo's right there. Bobo's inside. Yeah, I'm still live. Anyway, most of the time, Spoof, I don't know what your live streams are even about, because I'm not up on all the details of the drama and don't want to be, for the most part. Just glad to not have to be in it anymore. Just getting Momo in here without anybody else running. She can go out. I don't care. She'll just drive us nuts all night anyway, so. Come on, Mo. Come on. And I think Maverick's out there somewhere. I'm not sure. We'll be careful because Bobo's trying to get back out and I don't want him out. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to poke you with the needle either. That would not be cool. I don't know, Spoof. I think my streams are boring anyway, especially when nobody talks. I'm just living life, that's all. And I just happen to turn the live stream on to live it a little bit on there. No, you're not going back out, Momo. Not going to happen, buddy. Oh, yeah, I know. That's all silly stuff, and people are going to do what they're going to do, you know. As long as you're comfortable with who you are, that's all that matters, I guess. Like I said, not everybody's going to like everybody else. That's just life. There are certain people that will never get along. I mean, family is proof in the pudding of that. Certain family members will never get along with other family members. That's just how it is. And in a family, you just accept that. So I think people should just accept it here too. It's my opinion anyway. I know Matthew has that problem too, where he wants to lay down and sleep, but if he does, he'll be up all night long. See, I don't have that issue. If I sleep and I'm tired later again, I will be asleep. It doesn't matter if I napped or not. But I do have a problem if I nap in the middle of the afternoon as far as waking up and feeling alert. I'll just drag the whole rest of the day if I sleep in the middle of the day. That I do have a problem with. But no, getting back to sleep, not at all. Never. I never have had that issue. I actually sleep pretty good. I sleep about 8 to 10 hours usually.
Huh? Maverick and Teddy
are
in here now.
So everybody's in here other than Mimi? Okay, well that's all we need.
And Nene.
Nene isn't in here? Well, he's fine. He's a wild animal anyway. He's a forest cat. He can survive himself out there in the wild. Not that there's anything real wild around here. I know I'm going to have to go to sleep soon too, but I want to get this pillowcase sewn. So as long as I'm talking, I'm sewing, and that's a good thing. Because tomorrow I'll get up and I'll do my whole house cleaning routine again. I'm going to keep on doing it, hopefully, the rest of my life and never have to worry about housework piling up on me again like it used to. It's a nice feeling. I've even been having time to clean out drawers lately, which is really cool. Sweeping floors, cleaning drawers, the whole 9 yards. Got it down to a system. Okay, Ducky, thanks for coming in and letting me know about the washer dryer thing. I'm still waiting to hear back from my insurance company about the Weight Watchers thing too. Apparently I'm going to have to pay for it myself. I don't even know how much it costs though. Have to look into it. Maybe they have some kind of deal going on or whatever. I don't know. I have money from my mom for my birthday that I possibly could use for it, but I don't know if it's going to be enough because I'm not sure what it costs. I think I'll look into that tonight before bed or tomorrow morning if I don't do it tonight. I'm just glad I got my car insurance paid off. Or not paid off, but paid. Yeah, I know. That's fine. Thank you. That's all we can do and just wait and see what they say, you know. Okay. Tie off my knot here. Hopefully this sewed good and tight. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know how that works. That's how it is on eBay too, I think, where they have like a seller that sells through the company. There we go. Pillowcase all sewn. I'm glad I learned how to hand sew. I do a lot of hand sewing, hemming, and things like that. Hi, Ted. Ted, how you doing, buddy? Daddy obviously didn't feed you, so I'll have to feed you. Oh man, another tear? What the heck? Cheap pillowcases from the Dollar Tree, I guess that's what you get when you pay $1. Okay, I have to sew it some more. Hey, honey, did you feed the cats at all? Did you feed the cats? Okay, that's why Ted is lurking around in my face here. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go feed Teddy. He hasn't eaten all day, literally. He's been outside all day. Ted, you're going the wrong direction, bud. There's nothing over there. Hey, Bear. No, you're not eating out here. Yeah, not eating. Okay, guys. Kitties are settled, hopefully, for a little bit. Ugh. Dropping my thread everywhere. I'm back. All right, nobody said anything while I was gone. Maybe us old people are starting to actually get tired when we're supposed to be tired. That'd be a good thing. I've only been saying that for years. Nighttime, 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, is not the time to be starting your chat room for people to come in and chat. That's the time people need to be sleeping. And when they don't, it's no wonder they're goofy headed in the morning. Because they're sleep deprived and they act cray-cray when they're sleep deprived. So that would explain probably a good chunk of people on here who don't sleep at night. Y'all are sleep deprived. Forget drunk. You're just sleep deprived. That's what I'm chalking it up to. Well, sleep deprivation does have a lot of bad results for it. So your body was made to sleep at night, not be up chatting and acting silly. We used to have a saying on Pal Talk. Nighttime is for sleeping. Same thing goes on here. I mean, it's different if you work like third shift and then this is your chat time at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I don't, so I will not be found up at that hour. I will be snoring away. You are seeing a life happenings right now. The life happening right now is a pillowcase being sewn. Isn't that thrilling? Woohoo! Maybe somebody should make a clip channel about me sewing a pillowcase. There's a thought. The case of L. I'm just being goofy. Okay, Spoof. Good night. All your drama channels will be on probably when you wake up at 3 in the morning, I guarantee. You just come back for those. Much more interesting than my channel. Not much happening here usually. Not unless I have some wonderful thing I just have to tell all of you. Or maybe I'm picking a vegetable out of the garden or something. What'll be fun is if those watermelons actually grow and I can pick a watermelon and show you guys and eat the watermelon. That will be cool. I'm not holding out a whole lot of hope for those melons out there, though. I'm not sure if I planted them right or if they're going to even grow. But I know the ones last year did really well, so hopefully they will. Okay. All right, all you crazy troll people out there that are just dying to get under my skin. I'm about to sign off shortly here. Because I'm just about done sewing my pillowcase back together. And that means I will be climbing under my weighted blanket and laying on top of the pillow that has the sewn pillowcase on it. Hopefully the other side does not rip today. So by the way, when you're mowing the lawn, if you have any of those like over the shoulder beanbag warmer things, like for when you have pain in your shoulders, you can get those all nice and cold and wet. Maybe put them in the freezer. And then when you go out to mow your lawn, just drape them around your neck, stick it down your shirt, and it'll cool you off the whole time you're mowing the lawn. It's a good idea. You should try it. All right, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I've lost most of the people that usually chat anyway. Nobody else seems to be saying anything, so they're just sort of sitting there watching to see if anything exciting happens. And it's about to. I'm about to go to bed. Woohoo! Watch and see. I'm going to put away my stuff and turn the light off. Probably grab my phone and find a charger, which my husband probably took to work with him today. And yeah, then I'm gonna go to bed. That's as exciting as it gets around here. Isn't that exciting, guys? I think so. Ooh, I just found a charger. Hopefully it works. Or is this a charger? Nope, that's not gonna do anything for anybody. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna head off of here. Had enough merriment for one day. So I'm gonna say nighty night to you guys. Look how dark it got. Woo! That is a sign that it's time to go to bed. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you soon. Be blessed, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully next time more people chat. But thank you for those who did. Shalom.